I'm Jonathan Cook with the City of Waco Parks and Recreation Department, and we're excited here to welcome you today to a virtual groundbreaking for an iconic project of the Waco Suspension Bridge. As many of you know, in 1870, this suspension bridge was constructed, and for 150 years, it has really been a focal point and a landmark of our community. Whether it's a wedding, a cattle drive, an event taking place, or just a casual stroll with your family, the suspension bridge really means the heart of Waco and the heart of Texas. This project is going to expand through the next year or two, and it's going to include a little bit of everything, giving it a fresh uplift to make sure that it's here for generations to come. At this time, I'd like to introduce our city manager, Bradley Ford, to tell us a little bit more about the project.
Thanks, Jonathan, for the introduction. I'm really pleased to be here standing in front of the suspension bridge today, really kicking off the construction project that's going to start moving forward now. And the suspension bridge is such an iconic piece of Waco history, as you're going to learn about here in the next few minutes. And I think it's really fitting that in 2018 it was named one of America's Great Places by the American Planners Association. And our work here that's going to take place over the coming months on this $12.4 million project is really geared at ensuring that this treasure is available for future generations to come. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Mayor Kyle Deaver for remarks.
Thank you, Bradley. You know, since its construction in 1870, this Waco Suspension Bridge has been known as an engineering marvel of its time. But importantly, it was also the very first example of a civic project that the money was raised by the local residents with a vision of connecting the sides of the Brazos and making this a crossing point that would be a focal point and a center of commerce for the city. In fact, they succeeded, and it was exactly that. In the 150 years that have followed, it has become a cultural symbol in the center of our economy and our culture here in Waco. It's a gathering spot for tourists, for weddings, for all kinds of events, and it's turned into a real icon for our city. It is so important that we're restoring this now, and the work that we're doing now will help us maintain this bridge for the years to come, for generations to come, really. So, really look forward to seeing the work going on here, and I'll turn it over to Andrea, our Mayor Pro Tem, to tell you the rest.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, this suspension bridge has been around almost as long as Waco has, and generations of Wacoans have been responsible for its maintenance and care. The most notable is probably the one in 1914 that enhanced its structure and capacity and gave it its iconic Art Deco style. These anchors and railings have been holding this bridge together for a long time, since that time, which makes perfect sense that it is time for an upgrade. This $12.4 million project is set to enhance the foundation, the towers, the decking, the railing, to make this grand suspension bridge illustrious again. It is now my pleasure to introduce Councilmember Darius Ewing.
Hey everyone, here to talk a little bit more about the scope of this project for the complete overhaul of the suspension bridge here in Waco. It's going to cost us $12.4 million funded by the City of Waco. This project's going to take about 18 months from start to finish to complete. As I mentioned, it's a complete overhaul. Everything from the cables themselves to the decking to the towers to the foundations is going to be completely redone. It's going to greatly impact the green space on the east and west side of the bridge and of the river connecting the two. River access below the bridge is going to remain open for the duration of this project, while the Riverwalk itself will be closed, however. And here to tell you a little bit more about this is going to be Councilman Sabito coming up right now.
Hello, it is an honor to be here with you as we celebrate this momentous occasion. This is truly a life-changing experience that we're going to have with our new suspension bridge. But this project could not be possible without our many sponsors that have helped us along the way. The Tax Increment Financing Board that has helped us, the Texas Historical Commission, the McLennan County Historical Commission, the City of Waco Historic Landmark Preservation Commission, and last but definitely not least, the Gibson and Associates. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors.